angels willing to hold us in their arms. When our worth of stone, our ashes, and we both passed on. Let forever mean forever and carry on.
Good afternoon. Wow, has there been a ton, and I mean a ton of stuff in the news today. Wow, going from one direction completely 180 degrees to another. Sure, most of you know that there was a shooting last night in California at a bar. I heard rumor of another shooting not far away from there that didn't get any traction as far as in the media. I did look and I did not see anything about a second shooting. But the one that we are aware of, or most of you are probably aware of, sounds pretty crazy. Apparently, it was a 28-year-old veteran. He was a former Marine, and from my understanding, used a Glock handgun with an extended magazine. I'm telling you, I don't watch regular news. I have no interest in it. But I did see something somewhere immediately this morning already calling for gun control, because that's going to fix things, right? Gun control is going to stop it. Not improving people's lives so that they don't feel like this is the only option. Nah, we can't do that. We have to give people more restrictions, which, by the way, is a large reason why people are so upset. People are pissed off because they can't breathe without a permit. So I don't know. Hopefully, as far as my psyche is concerned, I can have a little bit more composure. I spoke with Smitty on the phone today. And, one of the things that he had said to me is that, he sees it. He sees how the left and the right are working together. Okay? That's the same thing I've been saying for a long time. But here's the thing, and just like I told him on the phone, in 2 years, remember that. I mean, it's important to know it now, but it's even more important to know that in 2 years. When the elections come up again. Because I'm telling you, it's nothing but a sham. It's a joke. It really and truly is. I think a majority of the people in this country are, say, against, just to pick a topic, are against these sanctuary cities. I know I am. I think that's absolute bullshit. I really do. The people who live in this country, the people that were born naturally here in this country, are struggling. And if we do the least bitty thing out of context, they want to beat us down and lock us up. But yet they want to provide safe haven for somebody who legally isn't even supposed to be here on this soil. I've got an issue with that. I've really got an issue with that. And I don't see anything being done about it. Republicans had control of the House and the Senate and the executive branch for 2 years and didn't do shit. Nothing. Nothing was done about these quote-unquote sanctuary cities. And believe me when I say this, okay, we have to tread very carefully on this. Because the federal government isn't supposed to be allowed to be in every facet of our lives. That's not their role. That's not the role that was intended for them. But when it comes to immigration, that is part of their role. Their role, the federal government only role, is to protect our borders. That's their only role. Their role isn't to know whether you've got toilet paper stuck to your butt or not. That's not their role. But they do it day in and day out because that's how far up our ass that they are. They know whether or not we've got a little bitty bit of toilet paper left behind or something. Seriously. It's insane. But that is the one area they are allowed, is protecting the borders. And I do believe that it's very viable, it's very feasible, that if there were a city or a county or a state that were trying to go against that they would be allowed to interfere. Because their job is protecting the borders. But nothing was done. Nothing was done. Not a damn thing. We're looking at that here in the state of Illinois. Because our Republican governor that we had allowed sanctuary cities. He signed the bill allowing sanctuary cities. Republican. Did I say Republican? I'll say it another 20 times. It's the same jerk that signed the bill into law allowing for state-paid abortion. Did I mention he was a Republican? Yeah, red team. Rah, rah, red team. Right? So anyway, as no surprise, he was not reelected. Thank God. But I'm going to be saying that in another 4 years with the governor that we did get. Okay, a governor that fully supports sanctuary cities. He would probably support any and all weapons laws that he could get. This guy is a total slime ball. And I mean that in every sense of the word. You're talking about a guy that disconnected the toilets in his own home for a tax break. Yeah, that's what we got for governor in the state of Illinois. But it's not all bad news. At least he's going to be pushing for the full legalization, full recreational legalization of marijuana. That's good. He's going to go one step beyond that, and he's wanting to expunge all the records for anybody criminally charged with a marijuana-related crime. That's good. That's awesome. And the reason why is, for one, people shouldn't be charged for a plant. This is ridiculous. But number two, there are a lot of people incarcerated for marijuana-related crimes. And by getting them out of the prison systems and the jails, you free up a lot of money. A lot of money. Mind you, this is the same guy that wants to start taxing us by the mile for gasoline and wants to raise, like, I don't know, the registration of vehicles. I don't know. I've seen like between $400 and I've even seen, I think, as high as $700 per year for registration for a motor vehicle. That's the case. I expect to see a lot more electric bikes on the road. But, of course, then they'll start regulating the hell out of those. Because that's all they do. It's all they do. Both red team and blue team. It's all they do. I don't understand it. And that's why, you guys should know by now, I don't vote. I don't consent to that. I'm sorry, I don't care if you vote for red or you vote for blue or you vote for yellow, green, whatever. When you go and cast that ballot, you're consenting to be their subject. I cannot do that. I will not do that. Hell no. Anyway, it is what it is. As far as any updates around here with us, I don't know of anything spectacular today. I don't know of anything spectacular much of any day, but I don't know of anything notable today that stands out. Any updates as far as we're concerned? I do have a lot of news to go through. We are waiting for UPS delivery of some shirts. As most of you probably know by now that myself and Prepper Nurse One worked everything out and everything. I'm having some shirts delivered, and then I guess the vinyl will be here tomorrow. And so I'm going to start doing some T-shirts and stuff for his site. So that'd be cool. So waiting on them. So I'm going to go ahead and get kind of towards the news direction because they'll be here right when I'm smack in the middle of the news. I know they will. Usually UPS comes through here much earlier than now. I have no idea what's going on, but it is what it is. So okay, so let me bring up the right window here up front. Let me run through the financial stuff real quick. I'll do this refresh. I don't think it's going to show Evil's super chat from yesterday. Nope, not yet. That should show up probably tomorrow or sometime tonight. So I know he threw $10 at us yesterday in super chat. Thank you very much, Evil. You'll see that updated tomorrow when I run through this. So anyway, that gets added to the 4966 that we have setting in Google AdSense. If you are unaware of what we're doing, most of you probably know, but I'm going to say it again. If you're unaware of what we're doing, or even if you are aware, what we're doing is Google AdSense has a $100 threshold to be able to withdraw your money from your account. We're just beyond disgusted with Google AdSense. We're beyond disgusted with YouTube's monetization and or demonetization. And so what we're doing is we're building that up. Once we get our $100 threshold, we're going to collect that money. Once that money is in our hot little hands, live on a monologue on the show, we are going to actually cancel our Google AdSense account and demonetize totally our YouTube platform. So it is what it is. As you can see, we don't get much for videos. There's $2.06 there. So whether this takes 2 or 3 years, or whether this goes quicker via super chats, I will be discussing this until I'm blue in the face, which I've already turned about my 5th shade of blue when it comes to this topic. So it is what it is. So I want to quit talking about it. So what? Well, it is what it is. I could say it was what it was, but add a little spice to it. It is what it is. Oh my God. So that's what's up with that. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of news here. As I spoke about, 13 killed, at least 13 killed in the California shooting. Let's see. This was insane. I'll actually do this article up a ways a little bit because I've got I think a more detailed article on that incident. So I had to have a sip of coffee. I normally announce it. I didn't that time. It was a post announcement. Trump threatens warlike posture if Democrats investigate him. And he just looks warish, doesn't he? You just give him his war face. Yeah, but he ain't gonna do shit. Oil tanker and Norwegian Navy frigate collide off country's coast. 7 reported injured. U.S. oil production is set to soar past 12 million barrels per day. But you probably won't see it at the gas pump. SWAT team and survivors rescue California mass shooting victims. China and India to drive the world's nuclear power production growth. You just kind of have to think about that and do the math there. Let's see. He shot a lot, at least 30 times. Borderline bar attack witnesses recall terrifying ordeal. This is something to pay attention to. This is huge, folks. Huge. Russia to replace U.S. soybean exports to China amid escalating trade war. That is not good news at all. Really, really, truly is not. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg fell and couldn't get up. Well, I don't know. She may have been able to get up. Anyway, she's 85. She's hospitalized for fracturing 3 ribs, from what I understand. So, yeah, it is what it is. It was what it was. And bye, Felicia. We need another justice in there. We really do. We really, really do. I'm sorry. If people expect me to have remorse for any of these people, you're going to be sadly mistaken. I don't. I can't. I can't bring myself to have remorse. I can't bring myself to have respect. I'm sorry. I've got a ruler. My ruler is named, titled God. Okay? That's my ruler. I don't need any more, right? I don't need ancient woman here to tell me the difference between right or wrong. I know the difference between right or wrong, and in my opinion, if I don't do wrong to somebody, my life is none of their concern at all, not any aspect of it. And like I said, they know if you've got a piece of toilet paper stuck on your butt. I don't believe in it. I don't. Not at all. Get the hell out of our lives. So no, I'm not going to have any remorse. None. Police identifies California bar mass shooting suspect as Ian David Long. A grand jury indicts captain of Missouri tourist boat that sank and killed 17 people. If you remember that, the Ride the Ducks boat that capsized, yes, the captain of that boat was indicted. So 17 counts. That's it. In my opinion, I think it's crazy. I really do. U.S. sanctions 9 Russian entities, 3 individuals over Crimea. And here we go. And I'm actually going to read this because it's pretty short. Oh, I was going to say. All right, there you go. Pritzker says he wants to legalize recreational pot immediately. According to a report, incoming Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker wants to legalize recreational marijuana as soon as he takes office. Pritzker says he wants to legalize, tax, and regulate marijuana, something his opponent in the election, outgoing Governor Bruce Rauner, stated he opposes. Pritzker easily defeated Rauner on Tuesday, and I'm telling you, this is why he did it. This was why he did it. Red team, if you would pull your heads out of your asses, you could make this an entirely red country. You could. Just pull your head out of your ass, pick it that, hey, we're going to legalize marijuana recreationally across the board. You would have a completely Republican country. I guarantee it. Every poll that I ever see that talks about recreational marijuana, every single poll is over 80% in favor of it. Over 80% in favor of it. That's, I mean, that speaks volumes. In fact, In fact, give me just a second here. Let me find this. I'm pulling it up. This it's not a poll. I'm pulling up their article on this. Because I think it speaks a lot. Oh wait, I actually shared it. Sorry. I'm being a tart again. Let me bring this up in this window here so that you guys can see it. Hang on. I'm waiting for stuff to load up so I can collapse the... You guys don't need to know, my friends. Hang on. I know there's a way to hide this stupid thing. Oh, here we go. I thought it was anyway. Hang on. What the heck? Sorry, I'm trying to... I know there used to be a way to hide it, and it was hidden for a long time. And I opened it up earlier. Oh, there it is. Hide sidebar. Sorry. Sorry about that. I just, I don't want everybody on my friends list. I don't want to blast them out there. Out of respect to them. Okay. So, anyway. This is what I wanted to show you. This is on the article that I was just reading you. This is their Facebook post on that particular article. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the reactions, okay? So let's start over here. We'll start at the least amount first. So 20 people had sad puppy tears. 20 people. Oh, get over it. Oh, get over it. 21 people laughed. They thought it was funny. 55 people were mad. They were just mad. Right? They seen Reefer Madness. They're mad. 55 people. 123 people were like, oh, wow. Right? 450 people love it. Okay? And 2.3 thousand people like it. So you tell me the numbers involved when it comes to support behind recreational legalization of marijuana. Okay? Crazy. So 2,131 shares on that article. Okay? This is a big thing. Right? Red team, pull your heads out of your ass. Right? Green is good, red. Alright? Insane. But as I reported on as well, congratulations to Missouri. They finally became the 31st state to legalize medical marijuana. So maybe their next step is pulling their head out of their ass. We'll see. But that's how the guy won. That's how Pritzker got in. I guarantee you that's how he got in. Okay, here is my coffee. I'm going to have a drink. Hi, coffee. All right. This is the one that I do want to read. Antifa protesters chant outside Fox's Tucker Carlson's home and break door. Hang on here. A group of angry Antifa protesters gathered outside of a Fox News anchor Tucker Carlson's home on Wednesday evening. The anti-fascist group, possibly associated with Smash Racism DC, chanted, "Tucker Carlson, we will fight. We know where you sleep at night," outside of Carlson's Washington home, according to Fox News. In a video posted online, this group can also be heard saying, "Racist scumbag, leave town." Carlson's wife, Susie, was home alone at the time. He told Fox she locked herself into a pantry and called police. The host of Tucker Carlson Tonight said the group broke his oak door, and one person mentioned a pipe bomb, as heard on a security video. "Here's the problem. I have 4 children," he told Fox. "I never thought twice about leaving them home alone, but this is the reaction because this group doesn't like my TV show." And there's a video. I mean, this is insane. Like I said, I'm not going to read the whole article, but I mean, we're talking about pipe bombs, and they're really. But let me tell you something. This liberal idiot media, if Tucker's wife Susie would have pulled out an AR-15 with a laser mounted on it and started shining out the windows, oh my God, that would be horrible. That would be horrible. Oh, you can bomb the conservative with a pipe bomb, but they can't shine a laser light on your chest. Oh no. Fuck 'em. I'm serious. We either let these, whatever the hell you want to call them, walk over us, or we grow some balls and we say enough is enough. One of the two. We've got to make a choice. Either we let these pieces of shit run our lives, or we show them that they're pieces of shit and take our lives back. But this goes all the way up the ladder. All the way up the ladder. I'm not saying necessarily violence or anything. I'm not saying that. I don't think it would take that. All they would have to see is that you have the ability to checkmate their ass. And they would run home to their safe place. Right? Put on their little safety pin. And go on the internet and cry. I have very little remorse anymore. And if you want to pray for me, pray for love in my heart to return, because I'm losing it. I am losing it. And I don't like it. But I'm tired of getting pushed into this corner, tighter and tighter and tighter, when I don't do a damn thing to step in the way of another's life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. It's insane. And we've got to do something. A Lion airplane smashes into lamppost just before takeoff with 145 passengers on board. Social media siege. Russian troops barred from posting photos, videos, and other data online. And you're going to see that come to the U.S. eventually. A U.S. tells world to steer clear of Iranian oil tankers. Temporarily challenged 69-year-old man fights to legally change his age for more Tinder dates. You see the stupidity? You see it? We go from, I mean, changing your name's one thing, but then your gender? Really? Like you can even really do that? But now, people want to identify as different ages. So, yeah, there's that. You're still going to be an old fogey, dude. Doesn't matter. Right? You can't, you might be able to change your age, but you can't change your sweaty balls, right? They're still going to be, never mind. Sorry. Maybe not. Newsroom of the future. Now, this is something to be concerned about. Newsroom of the future. Chinese TV unveils unnerving AI anchors. Now, why should we be concerned about that? Because automation would say any damn thing that they wanted it to say. I mean, I know we've got CNN. They'll say anything. So will Fox News. But not quite anything. I do believe there are some things that any human being would either question or be apprehensive about reporting. But a computer wouldn't. Need to be concerned about this. A double standard. Rachel Maddow roots for resistance on Twitter. Well, yeah, there's been a double standard. Like I said, just like I pointed out. Right? These, whatever you want to call them, think that it's okay to go to Tucker Carlson's house. Right? What would happen? What would happen if a bunch of conservatives surrounded Rachel Maddow's house and did the same things that they did to Tucker Carlson's house? China starts program for elite teenage students to design AI weapons. You know, paying to educate their kids, their youth, like our country should be doing, instead of killing people. China unveils stealth drone for first time at Zhuhai Air Show. I know, I got that way wrong, but... Baltimore teacher decked by student. And I don't know, I guess there's a video here. I haven't seen this yet. See, a video of a Baltimore teacher getting punched in the face by a student has gone viral on social media. And I don't believe this isn't the same video as the one that we played like last week or the beginning of this week. I don't even remember. The video, which surfaced Wednesday, shows the teacher and the student arguing at Frederick Douglass High School on Gwynns Falls Parkway in Baltimore. The student was not suspended by the school, according to the person who posted the video online. The person also said the teacher had just returned to work after recovering from surgery related to cancer. Classmates can be seen holding the student back before the girl swings at the teacher, connecting with the side of her face. The teacher says that the girl isn't from the area. F is you talking about, the student replies before punching her in the face. Don't you effing interrupt me, straight up, the student says before leaving the room. The teacher then follows the student outside before the video cuts off. The school is investigating what happened. In a statement, Baltimore City Public Schools condemned the student for striking her teacher, vowing to continue to investigate a physical altercation that took place today when a teacher was struck by a student following a verbal exchange. And I don't... Okay, that is video.
Daniel, what was you talking about? Daniel, fucking get smart with me.
I didn't get
straight up.
Daniel, I thought she said that I was getting smart.
Really? And this kid hadn't been suspended? Really? How are we going to fix this? Oh, you guys didn't see that. Sorry. Here. I'm sorry, I didn't have that up. Let me real quick, it's a short video.
I'm not even
Daniel, what was you talking about?
Daniel.
Fucking get smart with me.
I didn't get
Straight up.
Daniel. I thought she said that I was getting smart.
Sorry you didn't see it the first time I played it. Can you believe that? We've got extremes that go both directions in our school systems. We got kids that get the hell beat out of them and tased and strapped down that don't deserve it. And then you have this. Is there no discernment anymore? The U.S. Air Force tests intercontinental ballistic missile in California. Tens of thousands flee fast-moving California wildfire. And Missouri Diocese Abuse Inquiry names 33 priests and brothers. But you watch, nothing will be done. Nothing will be done. It's insane. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close up the monologue. I'll be sure to get this one out today as well. Now that I can at least somewhat maintain my composure, I couldn't anymore. I just with that election, I mean, it pisses me off so bad that, you know, every election season comes around and people just absolutely go full retard. They forget reality, they forget the truth, they forget who's really running the show. And it's all vote, you gotta vote, you can't vote, if you don't vote, you don't bitch. Really? All of us out here with some common sense are sitting here looking at you like you're the complete dumbass. Because nothing changed. Except for they got you emotionally charged up to believe that they were going to do good for you. Not how it works. Not how it's ever worked. And it's not how it's going to work. A corrupt government is not going to fix itself. It's just not going to happen. We have to fix it. We have to fix it. It's up to us. It's our job. It's our duty. It's outlined in our founding papers. There should be no mistake in it. Pretty cut and dry. Yet people think they can go cast a ballot. And that's all they got to do. Their responsibility ends there. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It didn't start there, and it doesn't end there. Declaration of Independence doesn't say a damn thing about voting. Not a damn thing. Anyway, that's it for the monologue. For those that watch the live show, stick around. We've got plenty more. For those that just watch the monologue or the recording of the monologue, thank you very much. And as always, God bless you, we love you, and be one with your spirit.